When Vernon Presley moved his family to Memphis in the fall of 1948, little did he realize that he would be transplanting his son into a music capital ready to stake its claim on history. In the late 40s and early 50s, Memphis was hopping with emerging musical styles: spirituals, Delta blues, rockabilly, and Southern gospel.
Hardly a comfort can afford, striving along to face temptation, so now won't you tell me where could I go but to the Lord? Where could I go? Oh, where could I go?
I think growing up down south, the races were mixed a lot as far as children, and I think that we all we had the blues and that gospel spawned some of that, and I believe just his growing up there and being a part of so many cultures and hearing it constantly in Memphis and all those other areas, I just think that it made him the way he is.
Life here is grand, with friends I love so dear.
This was First Assembly of God Church, where Elvis went to Sunday school. And just a few blocks from here was a church called East Tree Baptist Church. Reverend Herbert Brewster was the pastor, great gentleman and a great gospel songwriter.
I gave the music a different approach, a new beat. I knew that it wasn't going to hurt if I said, "Must Jesus bear the cross alone," whether I've said with one beat, two beat, whether I've said it high or low. And I told them, "Come on in here and put your stuff together." They came in here, and it was a glorious experience, and Elvis was in that group.
Back then, we would have an all-night sing once a month. The quartets would make the circuit. They would go to Memphis, Birmingham, Nashville, Atlanta. There were several southern towns that would take a concert every month, and at that time, they would pack out the auditorium. There would be 5,000 people every month to come to a concert. And I'm sure that Elvis was one of those in attendance. He loved it, and it was a big part of his formative years.
This phenomenon that went on called it all-night singing, you know, and when I saw the Black Earth and Statesman, I saw Hobie Lister playing the piano and saw these guys in these black suits, you know, with these black and white shoes and the mohair suits, man. They were so cool. And these guys all had black hair with these little mustaches. And I said, yeah, this is what I want to do.
We, according to Elvis, inspired him to sing and inspired him to sing the way he sings. That he got his expressions and his way of singing from the Statesman Quartet and the Blackwood Brothers. Those were the two dominant groups during that era when Elvis was coming up, and they had the greatest influence apparently on him. From Jake Hess, who was one of his idols in singing.
When your luck began to slide down the rugged mountainside. Now the
bass singer of the Statesman, they called him the Big Chief. He patterned some of his physical movements kind of after the Big Chief. I'm just glad to have had a part in his early upbringing and his inspiration to sing.
Lead me, guide me along the way. Lord, if you lead me, I can stay. Or just open my eyes that I. Lead tired and I need my strength and power to guide me over the star, or just open mine eyes that I may see. Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me? That's right. Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me?
We had gospel concerts at the downtown Ellis Auditorium during those years, and Elvis would always come.
All my friends here to me, and that old preacher. When it came time for prayer, everybody would be there.
Those that sang gospel music were superstars to him, and he was attracted to my dad because Daddy had a unique voice, a unique style of dressing, and was this 6'6" frame of a guy that could sing the bottom out of a note.
I'm leaning late.
And Elvis loved bass singing.
There was a sing down at the Ellis Auditorium, which was 2 blocks from where he lived in the housing project. He was always at the sings, and then one month he missed, and the next month he came back. I said, son, where were you last month? Why'd you come? He said, I didn't have enough money to buy a ticket. I said, well, you won't need any money from now on. I just come to the stage door, I'll let you in for nothing. And that's the way it remained until about the next thing I knew, he was letting me in his stage door because I didn't have the money.
Well, you rockin' my soul. Down in boo-boos. Listen, my baby, and rock, down in boo-boos. Listen, my baby, and rock my soul. Down in boo-boos. Listen, my baby, and rock. Oh, yeah. Rock, oh, Lordy, Lord. Oh, rock my soul. Why don't you rock my soul? Well, you rock my soul. Down in boo-boos. Listen, my baby, and rock, down in boo-boos. Listen, my baby, and rock my soul. Down in boo-boos. Listen, my baby, and rock. Rock, oh, Lordy, Lordy, oh, rock my soul, why don't you rock my soul? Oh.